So I got a question about this problem in our Quant 375 class, and it is about hypothesis testing for a population mean, but it's doing it in Excel, and I think that is the part that is slightly confusing because we don't have all of the data in this question. We have to generate it in Excel. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that. What we first want to do, let's read through this. We want to use sheet 1 of the Excel file, so we're going to download what they're giving us here. So that's going to download on the side while I read this problem. A school administrator believes that the mean class GPAs for a given course are higher than the preferred mean of 2.75 at a significance level of 0.05 or 5% and checks a randomly chosen sample of 50 classes. Create a histogram and calculate X bar, the t statistic, and the p-value. So really what's happening here in a normal question, you would be given the result of this randomly chosen sample of 50 classes, but we want to generate it in Excel using our data analysis tool pack. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to go to my download and we're going to pull this up. So we want to use sheet 1 for this. And I'm not sure if I have the data analysis tool pack. I'm going to make this recording area a little bit bigger. Hold on here. We'll move it up. Let's see. Oh, we have to enable editing. Okay, so let's go ahead and insert that tool pack. So we're going to go to File, and then we're going to go all the way down to the bottom of my screen where it says Options. Okay, and in Options, we're going to go to Add-ins. And this has to be on the desktop version of Excel, so not the web version, because you can't do this in the web version. So just a little note there. We want this analysis tool pack, and we're going to hit Go. And then we want this analysis tool pack. Okay. All right, so now that's going to show up in my data tab. So if I click this tab here, up here at the top, you guys can see where my mouse is. And then right here in data analysis. Before we do that, what we're going to do when we click this data analysis is we are going to find, you can do all this cool stuff in here. This is the test we want, a 2-sample assuming unequal variances. Okay, because right here we don't have, it is unknown. Since it's 2 samples, we need that second sample. We're basically going to trick Excel here. So let me just cancel out of this. I'm going to put zeros in this column here. So I'm going to put the first 2 in. Fill that in for my data. Now I'm just going to click over here. I'm going to go to data analysis. I'm doing a t-test 2-sample assuming unequal variances. My variable 1 range, I want A, so I'm going to highlight A 1 through, this is going to go down to 50. Variable 2, I want column B. Hypothesize mean difference, so I just want to go take a look at that again. 2.75 is what our null is. So we're going to put that in, 2.75. And the significance level is already 0.05, so we don't need to worry about that. So this is going to go in a new worksheet. We're going to click OK. And it's going to pop up. It's going to give us this info here where our mean is going to be 2.75246. We have a variance. Our t-statistic, 0.09. And then let's take a look here. So let me go back, or let me keep this here so we can see it, and we will fill this in. So we have, can normality be assumed? Yes, we're assuming that it's normal. Our X bar that this gave us was 2.75. We can probably just do 2 decimals. I think that should be okay. Then we have a t-stat of 0.09. P-value. Okay, so our p-value here, we want to look at this test and see if it is a 1-tail or a 2-tail test. So when I'm looking at this, we want to know if the GPA is higher than the preferred mean. So when we're talking about something being lower or higher, that's going to be a one-tailed test. If we want to know if it's different, then it could be either lower or higher. So then that would be two-tailed. So this is a one-tailed test. So we're going to put this 0.46. Okay. So now we have, since the p-value is, so 0.46 is definitely greater than 0.05, we are going to fail to reject, which means that there is insufficient evidence that the mean GPA is greater than 2.75. Let's go ahead and check it. And is that correct? Yes, it is correct. So the explanation is here. But really, once you get this stuff, this is what you need to be doing is that Excel stuff. Once you do that, you should be able to do the remainder of the problems.